woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no,
morning, good morning. Hello, it is Mike and Shana here, and thank you guys for joining us on a Can't Stop, Won't Stop Wednesday. Do you have a question?
When you guys point, do you point sideways or like this? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's
I need to know.
like I'm aggressively
I feel
pointing.
You're like a pointing master, but I don't really know what's right. It always looks weird, so I'm curious.
Okay.
How other people do it.
How other people point.
How do you point?
Well,
Okay.
thanks for that.
Keep going.
So I guess sharing some information on us sharing, right? Is we kind of have that thing. So like we raise our finger and it's like, hey, like I have something in our office when we work together all the time, right? It's kind of like, hey, I need to ask you a question, or like before you get off the phone, could you say this to the person as well? I have a point to add in. So that's kind of like our just like raise your finger and like, okay, I got you.
We also have an hourglass.
Yeah, we have so many more things that we'll keep sharing with you guys, right? But thanks for joining us on a Can't Stop, Won't Stop Wednesday. It is really nice to be here and nice to get to share some things.
Yep.
So thanks for joining us. If you guys could take roll call and chat in that you're present, that always helps us out.
Here.
And interacting always helps. Oh, good.
Howdy,
I'm glad to hear
Susan.
that. Very good. So on today's show, we do have how the vaccine will affect the real estate market, and we'll give our insights on how we feel about that. Then we're going to have the next topic is going to be mouse versus glue board versus missing glue board.
It's a mystery.
All right, so we'll discuss that one. And then we'll discuss the title company checks. When a check is cut from the title company, what you should expect and how that all has to balance. I got some insights from Leanne on that one. I want to share that with you guys so you know a little bit more about funding from a title company. So I guess the topic should really be title company funding, checks, clearing, balancing of.
How does it fund? How does funding work?
How does funding work from the title company perspective?
What is funding?
So those are our topics for today. We have 3 hot topics, and we're super excited to get to share them each with you. And without further ado, let's go ahead, wife, and hit the bell. Bam! Good morning, Mike and Shana Acquisto, real estate brokers and co-owners with Acquisto Real Estate. And we are here to discuss how the vaccine will affect the real estate market. Okay, so we have a really good market, and we need to get some kind of insights on this. We've had a really hot market, specifically here where we are in Frisco, Texas. We've been going up for a long time. And we were driving down the road the other day, and we were looking at one of the signs that says like how many residents live in the area. And I was completely shocked. So chat in now if you know how many residents are currently in Frisco, Texas. Okay? Yep. So we looked up the most recent information. And in my estimation, Frisco was at 196,000 people. If I had to make a guess, that was my number. And I was apparently off. It's been growing. So the new current number is 215,000. And I was like maybe a year off. And I was like, holy cow, there's been that much growth where we are. And price appreciation has been going on. And, you know, we see on the news that all these things are going on as far as property values going up. And, you know, the loan limits just increased, and there's quite a few things. So let's get into this. Yeah, let's get into this, Shauna. And you tell me what you kind of think on the vaccine in the market. No? Okay, no input from Shauna. All right, that is fine. So you get to hear some more of my factors going into this. So whenever you talk about the real estate market, you talk about, I like to speak on how much can you buy for your money. And I feel that a lot of people are driven by what their monthly payment is, a good amount of them.
Right.
So when you look at the total payment, it's going to be principal plus interest plus taxes plus insurance. And that's going to be your total payment that you make outbound. And so whenever you keep interest rates low and you control for that variable and you lower it, it effectively makes that same amount of monthly payment that's going out better, right? So you can buy more. It makes your borrowing power go further. And so when interest rates are low, if you wanted a $3,000 a month payment or a $4,000 a month payment, whatever your number happens to be total, then you can obviously buy a larger property because that money stretches. Okay. So as I look at it, the effect that COVID has had is we've had this reduced or this lengthy time of a reduced interest rate. And now that we have this vaccine, I think even more people are going to be getting out. We've seen a huge shift, and I've been speaking on this for a long time now, how we've seen people moving one kind of property type.
Yeah.
So if they were in an apartment, then they wanted, they were just like moving to one more position of space and access, right?
Yep.
So they're kind of moving away from the center, so to speak, more space. And they have different things that they want. So those are like home office and each of those. I don't see those trends stopping.
No.
So I see that continuing with people wanting more home office, more space, and interest rates are going to afford that to them. So those things are going to kind of stay consistent as I see. But I would look for even a further jump in prices and demand, because now all of a sudden consumers have more confidence and the desire to do something. And so I think the people that were moving previously were like the early adapters, and they were moving because they had the extra wherewithal. They wanted to take advantage of what was currently going on. They wanted to be the first ones to move to get that more space, that whatever it is. But now all of a sudden, when you have more confidence as a consumer and you're going to be purchasing your next property, and you have more just real confidence behind you, then you'll have the impetus to move and actually act. When you feel your job is more secure, when all those things kind of get past us, when the news feels and sounds good, then that happens. The elections have typically had the same effect on us election after election after election.
I don't know. This year, we typically see kind of a market getting stale, and it continued to be pretty active during this election year.
Yeah,
this whole year was
definitely
unusual.
was.
So
we have this kind of slowdown typically right before the election. There's months before it where people don't want to transact, and then as soon as the election results come out, then they typically feel better to move. We don't lose those transactions, and we've spoke about that. Those transactions are more delayed.
Right.
So the transactions that were going to take place in Q4 or Q3 are now pushed off one business quarter kind of back. So I look forward to, just from the election effect, having a really good Q4 and a really good Q1 for next year because of the election. So that's like an election effect. Then you take into account that interest rates are continuing to stay and be stabilized. You have the potential for the vaccine and what that could be, and people starting to move around and what's going on there when that all comes out. I think we've seen just that, the idea that there's a vaccine.
Well, today they just I think the UK, right? Was it Pfizer or one of them? Now has a vaccine that's approved. So I mean that's a big deal, and it'll be interesting to kind of see how that unravels, in other countries. But I still have this idea of what I think we're going to see next year is as an effect of this. So the vaccine, yes, it's great. It's going to get people more confident and back to work. But you have to think of all the people that are in forbearance or have delayed payments on, their taxes haven't been paid. They're behind. So when you're behind 3 or 4 months, it is really hard to catch up and continue life as normal. So just because somebody is going back to work, now they're burdened with the past that they're going to have to overcome. So I would expect that we're going to see more short sale properties and maybe even some foreclosures as the year progresses next year. And, which isn't bad because it's going to be, opportunities for people to get into a home. The affordability aspect of it could be beneficial, but gosh, I can't stop thinking how this is going to affect, the
No,
market.
that's a really, really good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's not because of the vaccine, but it's because the effect of the vaccine on that essentially says that properties that the lender will feel confident to now actually implement
Right.
those.
Right.
And it is a difficult thing as a consumer to catch back up on that, right? It really, really is.
And I think it's good the sooner the vaccine comes in, because right now, I think I was hearing a while back that 15% of people were in forbearance in the U.S. So, I don't know if there's one area that's dominant over the other, but, the sooner we get back to work, that number stays relatively low and we don't see a huge crash, I guess, if you will.
One of the things that goes along with that is I see a polarization, and people talk about this a lot during kind of that election, is that we have a separation of people that need and are in trouble and people that have achieved, and the gap continues to widen, I believe. So I think there's going to be a larger amount of people that are able to take advantage of what that is when those things take place. And it's going to feel really bad because all of a sudden these people are like, I can't afford this. And they're like, well, the properties went up in value, and the lenders are going to be really excited to execute when somebody's not paying. The reason is because now they can offload that property and sell it for a premium. Normally when you have a ton of foreclosures, you have a situation where no one wants to buy those properties. But this time, those properties are going to sell for almost a premium.
Yep.
So does a lender say we're willing to accept less and go into a short sale when the home is really worth considerably more? Because the answer is you really should be selling it. A short sale implies that you don't have enough money to pay it because you're kind of like upside down, so to speak.
Right.
These properties aren't going to be upside down. We're going to have people that can't make the payment and are going to be in forbearance. But if they go to sell, they're going to be in a situation where they're going to have a check that comes to them. So they might not be able to afford that current home.
They are, but if you're in a new construction area that, you're competing with new construction and you've got to, I don't know. Now you have your back taxes, so it's not just...
No, there's
I don't
definitely
know
things.
how much equity has been gained in a short amount of time. So that's what I mean. It's going to depend on the area, I think. And
I think overall as a country, or specifically, for our city, and I can't speak on everyone in particular, but I've seen a lot of people putting down sizable amounts on properties. And that's, I think, where we luck out a lot here locally with the foreclosure situation, is if I was looking at it, properties get foreclosed when we have very little equity in them, and that's when it's a problem. You have people that need to sell because they can't afford it, but around here in our area, there's a lot of people that have put down significant amounts of money as a down payment. So in that situation, they have equity in the property.
Right.
So even if it's been a short period of time or they can't afford it right now, they have a fallback situation that I just sell my home, not have it foreclosed on, because I'm not going to let that kind of happen. So even if the people are in forbearance, the 15%, the number of them that I would say have a strong equity position is high. So if you were to end up wanting to list your home to
so
sell
you're
it,
saying the people that are in forbearance have an high equity.
no, I'm saying that no, not necessarily. I'm saying that overall in
I think it wouldn't.
our local area, that a lot of people put down a sizable amount of money on the property. So if I was to guess on average, I would say that we had a couple of years ago, right, that we had 60% of all the people that purchased a home from us paid cash and did not take out a mortgage. And that was just a couple of years ago. The numbers now, I'd have to look in and see what they are.
Substantial prices.
No,
price
it's
points.
just like totally paying cash. So around here, I think in general, we might have a situation where 35% of all the homes in our area are paid off. And I would say the other third of them have a 50% equity situation. And the amount of people total in this area that have less than 10% equity in their home, I would say is maybe 15 to 20% of the homeowners, not many.
I mean, we haven't seen, in the past year or two, we haven't seen a lot of FHA loans, which are the lower down payment.
Right.
just
So
haven't
then all of a
seen those
sudden,
at
if you
all.
have a big equity position, so if you look at the whole area, right, if 15% of the people are in forbearance, maybe that was done strategically by some people. And if you look at our population in general around here, then we, I don't think.
It'd be interesting to see the different areas, different parts of the country, how, where these are.
We've been lucky because our properties have went up and because we've had people that have done relatively well in the past. And it's been an affluent area. So those problems, when they come home to roost, it just means those people need to sell. They don't need to get foreclosed on.
Right.
So the vaccine will push the lender to actually collect on that money, and the people, either if they don't have the cash on hand, then they'll end up selling. So I think it's going to be really hot.
I think we are going to see more listings, because you have to think about all the investors too, that if they were on hold, if they put the rent, the evictions on hold through the end of the year, I mean, that's tough for someone. They may need to cash out and recoup. So.
All right, so I'm looking for, in summary, a great 2021.
Yeah.
There's going to be some people that are injured along the way, but I'm looking for a super strong year because of all those reasons. I hope we cover that topic in great depth for you, and let's go get some. Hit the bell.
What?
All right, so mouse versus glue board versus missing glue board. So that's the topic right now.
This is Mike and Shana problems.
It
currently.
really is. No, but I'm trying to give you an analogy. Okay. So I'm going to walk through a super quick story, and then what we'll do is I'll give you an analogy on how those things should be handled.
Okay.
So this story that I'm going to tell you is related to how you should think about it when you have a question as an agent or a problem. Okay. So the other day,
So when your client calls you with this, because
Yeah.
this is a
No.
question some of our clients might call us with.
Okay. So what my main objective on this is for you to remember this story, and we'll be able to speak on this.
Okay.
And when you have a question as an agent, this is how you should answer it. Okay. So there's an analogy and a parallel I'm making. So the other day we had agent dinner, and when had that agent dinner, all of a sudden everyone looked around, and out of the corner of their eye,
I don't know if it was
there was a
maybe it
mouse that
Okay.
went across.
It's happened a couple of times.
So this little mouse went across, and people were like, did that just happen? So that was they were like, mouse, and they weren't sure if it was a mouse or not. And sometimes something catches you out of the side of your eye. So that's the first step. So that's mouse. And then you're like, I need to take action on this. And you're like, did you see a mouse? And you confirm and you consult, right? And then you're like,
thought
yeah,
it
I
was
think
a rat,
it was.
but,
All right,
I
so
guess
now
everybody's perception
you
of
think you
size
saw
is
this.
different.
Then the next thing that you got to do is take action. So then you'll put a glue board out to try to catch the mouse. And so I put 3 glue boards out to catch this particular mouse. And that's the first step. So now there's action, and that's kind of like level 2.
Yep.
Now,
Level 2, Mike's levels of
Yes.
severity.
And then level 3 is when I went out the next day and I had caught a small mouse, and that was fine. But then I went back out the next day and the glue board was gone. And I thought about that. I'm like, holy cow, so this is in our backyard, and there's
Didn't
a
someone
bunch
tell
of
us
things
that
around.
This happens. How did we know this? Someone.
Well, so what happened is the glue board was actually gone.
Yeah.
And so then I thought about it, and the mouse only can move it so far, and there's stuff around, it would kind of get caught and whatever. So it must have been a big one.
I knew it.
A big problem.
I saw it. We saw it. We were sitting at our dinner table, and out of the corner of our eye, I was like, "Oh!" And Mike's like, "Yeah, I saw it too."
So think about how big that mouse is, or is it a rat, or what is it that sticks on it and pulls it away? Because a human steps on a glue board and they walk around and it's gonna be fine. They can take it off their foot, so it's got to be bigger. But you catch a small mouse, and that's right. So the reason I draw this parallel is to walk you guys through and hopefully give you some ways to answer and address any of the questions that you have. Okay, so if you're in a real estate situation and you have a general question that comes up, that would be mouse. Did you just see a mouse? And so this comes up hey, what should I kind of do for my client? in this situation. So your options there, and that's a level 1 question, that's mouse. So you should consult the wiki is step 1. And you should type that problem in there and see if you can find the answer. Put your tag, search it, sort it, and that's a level 1, okay? You would also maybe consult somebody else the same way that, like, did you just see a mouse? Was that a mouse? What you would also do is consult your...
I'd be like, I don't know, do your own research.
No, consult...
Oh, okay.
No, consult somebody else that is kind of like one of your teammates,
right?
That you would rely on. So maybe reach out to another agent and be like, hey, like, I remember you kind of had this, right? Consult your peers.
Yep.
And those are easy answers. And then check Google and see if they have any answers or any input. There's a bunch of different ways to handle things similar to, like, was that a mouse? And that's when you think of this, I want you to think mouse.
Well,
and those are the ways to handle it.
To think. So when you do have a situation, take a deep breath and think. Don't react. You know, we talk about this amongst ourselves that, you know, you don't want to knee-jerk react to something. You want to take a minute, calm down, and, you know, think.
Yep.
Think through it.
And then level 2 is now we need to take action. So we couldn't find the answer we needed on the wiki. We couldn't find the answer by asking one of our peers. And we couldn't find the answer by looking on Google, right? And consulting that and actually looking, right? So it's like, all right, and now we got the answer we need. Now we need to advance this to kind of like level 2. So level 2 is we need to put this glue board down to try to take action. And sometimes it works. So it caught the small mouse, right? But it didn't catch the big rat. So now when we caught the small mouse, the problem solved. So level 2 type problems, or how to consult them, would be to consult the support family. And they'll be able to help you out. So if you have a level 2 question that one of your agents can't help us, a peer can't help you, then consult the direct person who should be. So Megan can assist you on certain things. Katie, Stacy, there's people that are all around to be able to help you out when those problems do come up. But go directly to them, send them a nice email. And say, I have this problem. When you send them a text message, it becomes a problem. They have to keep up with it. They want to make it part of the record. The easiest way is to tag them directly through the file and say, within the transaction, type a note in, @Megan, here's my question. And now it's part of the record. It makes it easy on her, and she can reply and do it correctly.
Yep.
So do it through Zoho CRM. If for some reason it's not client specific and it's not regarding that, then what you would do is type an email so they have it and they can respond when the right time is. Now you can send that message using your computer and hitting delay send, and they'll get it during normal work hours. Treat and respect support the same way you would like to be treated as well in that regard. Then level 3 is now we have a missing glue board. Support can't help you. Stacy can't come up with the answer, and you need some assistance. You need either Shana or myself to walk through that with you, and we would be happy to.
Yeah.
Okay. Same exact way, if you could, is after you've went through like those level 1 and level 2, then you would be able to consult us, but do it in the same exact way that we just spoke about reaching out to support. Okay. So please do each one of those first, and then get with Shana and or myself. Anything that's urgent, we do want you to get in touch with us directly.
Yes. But that's the thing. We want to be available for those urgent and really time sensitive matters, right? And we don't want to be, we want to always be here for you, but we can't always do that if we're answering, the simple things.
So when you have a question next,
be efficient.
Remember mouse, glue board, or missing glue board. I'm here for you whenever your glue board's missing, and we can answer those questions and help you out.
Because that is a level 3.
And to wrap a bow on this one here, I have no idea. The glue board never showed up. I never found it. I did replace the glue board, and I haven't caught anything yet. So that's my problem. My name's Mike, and
here to solve all of your rodent problems.
Yes, we are here for you. I hope that answers any of those questions on how do I deal with this when I have a real estate question. Let's go ahead and hit the bell and move to the wrap.
Everything in. That's so funny.
All right, so that's a wrap. That concludes us. I didn't get to the last topic. Shana has something she needs to run out and take care of. We do need to address tomorrow. We'll move that topic of the title company checks to tomorrow, and we'll get that one covered. But we do, you know how I feel about the vaccine and a bunch of things with there.
Yep.
And we've addressed how to handle some common agent questions. But please remember, I'm here for you whenever the glue board's actually missing. I want to answer those questions. I want to take care of it for you.
That's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hit the bell.
It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Checked my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet.